Hi and welcome back to my channel. Since it's the Halloween season, I thought it would be nice to color a picture in this book and to do a glowing devil skin like I did with a Selena Fenwick one a while ago. Adorable figure that was. But for this picture I've chosen not the cutie style but a real witch kind of drawing. The background is already prepared. It's just acrylic paint with some glitter acrylic, transparent glitter acrylic on top, so nothing too fancy. And I thought for this drawing that it could be a nice contrast between the dark sky and a highlighted face and arms and belly. Oh, sorry. So I've grabbed fluorescent yellow, although it's more a greenish kind of ending. It's yellow, so we're going to start layering that color down, and if it's going wrong then there's no harm done, because I have a second copy of this drawing in this book, and maybe it's also on the Coloring Haven Halloween special, I don't know. I think this is, yes, this is a bit of her neck. I hope everyone is doing okay. Today is a Sunday, so no work, at least not at the office. Maybe you are going to do some stuff in the garden, but that's not sure yet. Is everything on camera? Yes, it is. Is this hand also? Yes. Okay. So she's looking very special already. Oops, I forgot her belly. And I'm finding this marker. Otherwise, for the Fedorable one, I used Les Mouchet fluorescent color, and it didn't work as good on the paper. It was like the paper was breaking the flow of the marker, and with this one it doesn't. And it's bought in a discount shop here, known in Belgium and the Netherlands, France and Germany, called Action. I've talked about that shop before. These are really, really very good markers. So if you from Belgium, the Netherlands, France or Germany, take a look at your Action shop for these. They really are worth their money. They're not expensive, not at all. So I really recommend these. Now I'm going in with the darkest color, although I'm thinking loud now. Maybe it's better. I was holding my black, but maybe that's just a bit too dark. I don't remember which color I've used with the Fedorable one, but I think I will use 70% warm gray instead. I'm going to try to zoom in a bit. And hope it will be a bit nice to, I'm always bumping that tripod, sorry. I hope it will be a bit pleasant to see, and I hope it's not too unsharp, because I'm filming with my phone, which will be replaced in the upcoming weeks because it has battery issues. The temperature runs up to a crazy number, although it did the whole week, and since it's Friday it's acting normal again, but he's doing that to me already for a week or 3, so it's not, I can't trust 100% on it anymore. So there's a new one on the way already. Maybe it's just going in overdrive at work times, just like me. That's also a possibility. It's almost 2 years old, and I think for a battery that's already quite the age, I think. So really hope this will work out okay. At least that's our start. It's not the best of quality, even if I focus again. I'm just playing around with my zoom. I'll leave it at that. And now I'm going in with crimson red, and I'm coloring over that gray. And of course I will leave some highlighted or yellow parts visible. And it's everyone also in the Halloween mode. I've been coloring Halloween pictures all month, except for one. I needed a small break, but after that one I returned to the witches and the pumpkins and the cats. We don't celebrate it really in Belgium. There are things sold for Halloween, but it's not, at least not in my in the place where I live. Maybe in other cities in Belgium it's more, it's becoming more popular or celebrated. I'm going back in with that warm gray. She's looking glowing already. And I'm even thinking that these white eyes are very special. Maybe I should do those in a very pale blue, or a devil with very pale blue eyes. That would be something different. And now back in with the red. To make the reddish parts really visible, and I think I have to do something about. I'm not liking those parts. So I'm going slightly over them. They can't be too harsh. Okay, and now I'm going to search for my fluorescent yellow, and I think it's the chartreuse. The yellow chartreuse, I think. I'm just going to check in all the trays. Oh no, I have a separate one. I have a fluorescent, a neon yellow. But I'm just going to check because the neon yellow is only in the 150 set. No, the yellow chartreuse is too greeny. But maybe you can also use the white pencil. But I'm just using the neon yellow now. On the parts that may be more visible, but I'm blending the red more in. So there's not much to look at anymore now. I was looking for my white pencil. See what that will do. No, that's not helping either. No. I'm just coloring in with that yellow, neon yellow one. No. She isn't glowing anymore, is she? Just her nose. Oh well, so be it. I'm going to see if I can highlight it. Yeah, I can add a little bit more detail with the marker itself. Not much, but okay. I really wasn't liking too much of that yellow there on her cheeks. So maybe it's not as bad that only her nose and a bit of her forehead is more neon. I'm going to leave her like she is. So she's looking a bit devilish, and maybe I can play around with her neck and this part to give that more glow. Although not too much here. Excuse me. At least she will look special. And as you can see, it's not because you have something in mind and that it worked out good the first time. It's not a guarantee that it's always that story. Maybe I had to use that neon yellow a bit sooner on her face, but oh well. Lesson learned. Although it worked like a blender, so. Just going to give a bit of shadow underneath this cape. Okay, now I'm going in with that neon, and I will use it as a blender, and I'm hoping that it will leave some more highlights. And although she doesn't have a highlighted face, I like the contrast against that white moon. And yeah, it's just a different kind of a witch. And her horns will be under her head, I think. Especially in Halloween time, it's nice to do a bit of a fantasy skin. And you know what? That hat, that's stopping the more fluorescent color. It's just a shadow of the hat. That's it. not my clumsiness, the shadow of the head. I will have to go in more with that grayish color because she's a bit turned. She turned her belly a bit. In with the crimson red again. Okay. And now I'm going to sharpen that neon color a bit. For those people that don't have the 150 set, I was thinking you can use the fluorescent marker, that grayish tone. You can even use black, although it will be a bit tricky, I think. But if you don't have the neon yellow, just use a blender. I think that will do just the same, because this isn't really intensifying this color. So I think maybe a blender will just do the same, because when I'm coloring over it, it highlights a bit, but not that much. So I don't think it will it won't harm the intensity of your marker base if you're using a blender to create more smoothness. It's definitely better than the yellow chartreuse, because that's too greeny. And I don't know how white will react. And this is a bit too roundy, so I'm just slightly going in with that red to that's better. It's more, it's no typical circle anymore. Just adding some extra shadows in these corners of her toppy. Okay, now her hand. Not going too crazy with that, because it's a very small space. That's what I like about Prismacolor pencils, that they are they drag the color, yeah, they blend nicely. Just adding some of that shadow again. Okay, now going to this hand, and then we're finished with her skin, and I will be filming half an hour, so that's perfect. And I don't have to edit anything. And then you can try out this fun skin tone yourself. It's something different. Because I did this background, and afterwards I was a bit bored, so I started another picture. But this morning when I woke up, I thought she's just perfect to try a devil skin because of that red background. So I'm zooming out now. I'm totally zoomed out, and here she is in all of her shiny glory. And okay, her face is not that bright as her chest and the belly, but that's due to that hat. And I'm just going to add a bit more red here because it's too yellow. Okay. Yeah, really liking how she turned out. She's one of a kind. I don't know if I will continue coloring her on camera. If you want me to, let me know. Sorry about that. If you want me to, but it will be nothing special, just marker base, I think, on her clothing and pencils on top. So I think you've seen videos about that already, but if you prefer me to do so, just let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this color combo to make your spooky figures a bit devil-like. And I hope you will have a nice Sunday, or yeah, I think I will pull it up today, this video. I'm not going to leave it on my phone because I'm scared that it will let my battery go in overdrive again, and I really want to keep on using this phone until my new one is here. So I'm wishing you all a very nice day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon for a next one. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.